Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. This is Small Town 6 and my name is Tiffany. I just wanted to go ahead and give you an intro if you're brand new to my channel because I have some new subscribers. I'm a stay-at-home mama of 4 kids. I am married to my husband Ryan. He pops in sometimes on these videos. Also, my kids are in different age ranges. One is 15, that's Gavin. And I've got Tanner. It's his birthday today, so say happy birthday down in the comments. Tanner is 11 today. Emily is 7 and Lainey is 5. So we've got 2 of each, 2 boys, 2 girls. And then we've also got 2 doggies, Sadie and Zoe, and a little hamster named Ed. So I make a lot of cooking content on this channel, grocery hauls, and I throw in cleaning, and eventually I will throw in some vlogs when life settles a little bit and I have time to pull the camera out. But don't forget to give me a thumbs up when you're done with this video and hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. I'd love to have you here. So anyway, today's video is going to be another one of those fun cookbook collabs. My friend Tamara over here at Southern Wife Everyday Life, she is hosting it, and we always have a great time doing this video. I think it's a clever idea, and you know, why not bring back cookbooks? I actually use cookbooks all the time. Before I started YouTube, I went and decluttered a bunch of stuff and got rid of things, and now I've gotten back into buying more cookbooks. I've been hoarding them lately, so I wish I would have never gotten rid of the old ones. But today, my first recipe that I'm actually going to make, we're crunched for time today because it is beautiful outside. So if you're like me and you don't want to be inside all day cooking, like today's one of those days I'm pressed for time, but I want to share some recipes with you. Okay, so today's recipe, I'm cheating. It's still considered the same. I mean, I tried to find it in a cookbook from Ree Drummond. It says she makes it. I know she has the panko kind. I do have that in a cookbook, but it doesn't sound as fun, the panko Parmesan chicken. And it's a lot more tedious, and it's only for 2 people. So there's 6 of us, so I need to make like real dinner. So my husband asked me one day to make this. He saw it on some ad or some app he was on, and I actually found the exact same one. There's like a million of these out there on Pinterest and Google, and there's probably cookbooks with it. So it's kind of the same. It's still a cookbook recipe, kind of, because someone's got a cookbook somewhere. But let me try to show you. There you go. It's called Melt in Your Mouth Chicken. Super simple, the amount of ingredients, and it only takes 45 minutes. So all you gotta do is we're gonna take chicken breast. It doesn't specify how many. I just took a pack. So there are 1, 2, 3. There's like 6 chicken breasts left because I used one for lunch. So I've already cut the nasty off my chicken. So I'm taking 6 chicken breasts. I'm going to take a ½ cup of Parmesan cheese, because this is stuff we keep on hand all the time. Need a cup of mayo. Need a teaspoon of garlic powder. And a ½ teaspoon of pepper. And then it also says seasoning salt to use 1½ teaspoons. I'm assuming that is what seasoning salt is. Seasoned salt. I actually just got this at Aldi's, I think, for like $2. So anyway, all we are going to do is I'm going to mix the mayonnaise, Parmesan cheese, the garlic powder, the seasoning salt, the pepper, all that together. And then we're just going to spread it on top of the chicken. And we're going to bake it in the oven at 375 for 45 minutes. Couldn't be simpler. I'm also going to share with you a super easy recipe I did find in a cookbook by Ree Drummond, but we'll get to that in a minute. It's macaroni and cheese. Tonight's dinners is super easy stuff that you guys could get on your dinner table in no time, and it's minimal ingredients, stuff you might already have on hand, because that's what I'm working with. I'm using stuff I already have on hand. So I'm going to make macaroni and cheese from her Pioneer Woman book, and then I think I'm going to show you a super easy little dessert. I'm not going to make a full blown out cake dessert tonight because we're celebrating his birthday. So I'm going to show you how to make like cake for 1 person in a cup, those cookie cakes. And that way you'll know how to do it if you want cake just for yourself, or if you're a mom and you're hiding from your kids and you want your own little personal slice of cake. So let's go ahead and get started. Also, the recipe doesn't specify what pan. I'm just using our old, like, nasty looking 13 by 9 pan, because that's what I always use for any casseroles or any big dishes. So all I'm going to do is spray the bottom. I might actually line it with foil and spray the bottom of that, and then just stick the chicken on there, and then I'm going to mix this stuff together, layer it on top, pop it in the oven. Okay, while that's cooking, we're going to start on the next recipe, which is out of this cookbook. This is her very first one, The Pioneer Woman. Recipes from an Accidental Country Girl. That's what that cookbook is. And she's got a lot of basic stuff in here, which I like. Simple stuff. So, her recipe is macaroni and cheese. You can see that? Pretty simple ingredients. 4 cups of macaroni, 1 egg beaten, 1/4 a stick of butter, 1/4 a cup of flour, 2.5 cups of milk, 2 teaspoons of dry mustard. But I'm just going to use the regular bottle mustard because I don't have any of the powdery mustard stuff, and it is basically the same. 1 pound of cheddar cheese, or whatever kind you like, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of seasoned salt, and 1 teaspoon of black ground pepper. And all we are going to do with this is we're going to boil the macaroni noodles first, the 4 cups of macaroni noodles with water, and then preheat the oven to 350. And it says to butter a large oval or rectangular baking dish. So you can do that, or you can spray it with some cooking spray. And then in a large pot, we're going to melt the butter, and we're going to sprinkle in the flour, and then we're going to whisk it together and cook it for 5 minutes. It says don't let it burn, because I know I have this trouble sometimes when I'm trying to make this sauce. And then after that, after we're stirring that together, we're going to pour the milk in, add the mustard in, cook it for another 5 minutes till it's very thick, and reduce the heat to low. And then it says to temper the eggs, slowly pour 1/4 a cup of the sauce into the beaten egg, whisk constantly to avoid cooking the egg. Pour the egg mixture into the sauce and mix it till it's smooth. And then add in all but 1/2 a cup of the cheese and stir until melted. And then add the seasonings. And then pour in the cooked drained macaroni and stir. And it says then you can put it in like a baking dish and top it with the cheese, and you can bake it for 20 to 25 minutes. So I guess we're just going to mix all this stuff together. Here's the birthday boy. It's his birthday. He's 11 today. I guess we're just going to mix it all together after the noodles cook, and then just combine it pretty much. That's just like a really long version of it on there just now. Okay guys, next recipe we're gonna do is a super easy dessert. Like I said, I'm making cupcakes for his birthday. So the stuff he likes Oreo like his mama. So I'm just gonna show you an easy recipe. That way you guys can make this at home if you just want something for yourself. It is in the Redrummond cookbook. Let me see, I took the covers off of them. The Come and Get It book. It is called Chocolate Cake in a Mug. So all we need, you need a mug, like a pretty decent sized mug. And then we're gonna need 3 tablespoons of flour, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of unsweet cocoa powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, pinch of salt, 3 tablespoons of whole milk, or just whatever milk you got, that's what I say, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and a splash of vanilla. And then also we'll need 3 tablespoons of chocolate chips. And then optional is sprinkles, whipped cream, ice cream, whatever your toppings are. So all we are going to do is in a little cup, which we'll go ahead and do that in a second, is we're going to combine the flour, sugar, cocoa powder, baking powder, and salt, pretty much the dry ingredients. And then we're going to stir it together with a fork, and then we'll add the wet stuff, the milk, vegetable oil, and vanilla, and stir it all together. And then we'll put the chocolate chips and stir them in. And it says you can use a paper towel to wipe off the excess mess. And all we're gonna do is microwave it for 90 seconds. And then you will have yummy cake for yourself. It says let sit obviously for 1.5 to 2 minutes so it doesn't burn you. And then you can put like whipped cream in it, ice cream, whatever. I have made cake before. It's called the Dr. Pepper cake. You can take a cake mix, combine it with a can of like Dr. Pepper or Sprite or whatever your pop is, and pop it in the microwave. I don't remember exactly the time, and it will make a perfect cake every time. Not a huge cake, but a perfect cake for yourself. And like enough for other people, like whatever pan can fit in the microwave. I'll share that sometime because it takes like no time. But this one, we're gonna go ahead and show you how to do it real quick, and it'll be 90 seconds later. That's this no joke is cake. I don't know if I can focus that. There you go. It's spongy. It's perfect. It's very hot right now. So I'm going to put some whipped cream or something on top of that. But I wish I could show you how good this looks. It doesn't justify it on camera. So 90 seconds and simple as can be. Okay, is it good, Tanner?
Yeah.
Okay guys, that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some ideas for quick, easy dinner and a little quick, easy dessert. Don't forget when you're done watching my video to go check out Tamara's channel. I'll have her channel linked down below. Give her some love. Also, check out the playlist that I've linked at the bottom. All these ladies have some awesome recipes. They always do. They're a great group of ladies, and you will love every one of them. So don't forget to check out their videos if you need some meal ideas. I appreciate it. Love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.